6 sessions remaining on this dry and crumbling pitch in Chennai. England lead by 247. How much longer will they bat on day 4?
It's a very good morning to all our viewers all around the world. Play about to start here on day 4, and one would imagine you would get the best crowd of this test match today, being a Sunday. The umpires have made their way to the centre, and this match nicely poised. England have the opportunity to call the shots with a good session today. On the other hand, India will be entertaining thoughts of picking up some early wickets and trying to get a reasonable total to chase in their second dig.
Andrew Strauss is on 73. He's been the standout player. 123 for Strauss in the first innings, 73 not out here.
Yes, and I don't think India have worked out Strauss as yet. He's played to his strengths, he's played the waiting game. I don't think India have made him drive enough off the front foot. He's quite happy to sweep and cut. And Collingwood, on the other hand, has given him good company. He's a real scrapper, Paul Collingwood, fighter to the core.
Ravi, you were out there with the players this morning. What's the mood in the Indian camp?
I just had a chat with Sehwag, and he is the super optimist, if you ever find one. And his mindset was such that he said if India can get some early wickets, try and restrict England and to a position where India chasing 300, 325, he's saying they'll go for it. But that's the way he plays. There's one thing with Sehwag, he can't just block and survive. He will play his shots, and in doing that, if India do get off to a flyer, then even a score of around 330, 350 is not impossible to get. And he mentioned a game against Australia where India were in a similar position, and it rained on the last day, and Australia had set them a big target, but India had got to a score where on the last day, if there had been play, they might have well achieved that target set by Australia. First runs of the morning. That's a shot he's played well. He uses the depth of the crease nicely when he goes back. Get a single and keep the strike. It's 177 for 3. That should be 4. He plays that shot well. I'm surprised, having seen Collingwood play over the years now, India don't have a fine leg, a lot finer to him, because he does play that shot very often. He just uses the pace of the bowler. He doesn't have a big backlift. Just works it around the corner and fine.
Yeah, when you've got a low backlift like Collingwood, your deflections are one of your main sources of income. Just a little tickle down the leg side.
Edged, but no man at leg slip or short fine leg. Brings Strauss another couple. That's beaten the man. It's all a case of whether Billy Bowden thinks Andrew Strauss played a shot. He did.
Yes, it's been noticeable that the England players have been playing with their bat in front of the pad. There it is. Nice little leg glance there from Andrew Strauss, using the pace of the ball. Delivery ball at over 91 kilometers by Harbhajan Singh.
Beautifully played. It's a terrific shot. Harbhajan is bowling a leg stump line to Strauss, so there are only 2 fielders on the offside. Strauss staying on leg stump and just opening up the offside.
Well, he's bowled it short again, hasn't he? He hasn't got the batsman driving at all.
Short, and this time Collingwood on the cut. And that will bring Collingwood and England 2 more. It might signal the end for Harbhajan Singh for the moment. 203 for 3. The runs just starting to come a bit more easily now for England. They've done well to get through that opening half hour and looking very comfortable indeed. It's 210 for 3. The lead is 285, and it's time for the first drink of the day.
5 runs away from joining that elite club, Andrew Strauss.
More runs. Big turn for Mishra. You'll expect that on day 4. Should be buys. Wait for the umpire's signal. Come on, Billy. Leg buys.
I think Billy might have asked the batsman, did he get any bat on that? There's no problems with the fielding. Absolutely no problem with fielding. That's not a problem.
It's gone over the top. He's done that yesterday and he's doing that today, willing to take the risk, and he will get good rewards.
Well, this is where England, they can sense now they're approaching a 300 lead. They know that they need the time to bowl India out on a surface like this. There will be stuff there, and of course it's always easier when a side's perhaps trying to defend and stay there rather than attack and win a game. And once you get past 350 to 400, then really all you're thinking about is survival. So he knows that, Paul Collingwood, and try and take the game slowly to the fielding side and put them under pressure.
More runs, more runs. The agony continues.
And this one just beats everyone. Put down as buys, but that's the problem. You see the bounce. Someone like Dhoni can't predict it or cope with it. Look at this bounce. Look at that go. And that those 4 buys bring up the 300 lead. 302 now England lead by. The agony piles up.
Just over, looking for the sweep yet again. Will it get to the boundary now? Getting closer. 98 for Strauss.
There it is. What a great moment. Andrew Strauss, century in each innings. Wonderful achievement.
Yes, this is something very, very rare. Just the 10th Englishman to do it. So it just tells you how rare that feat is. This is a terrific effort. Like his century in the first innings. Not a dazzling effort, not a pretty effort, but what an effort for the team. This has been a magnificent show by Andrew Strauss in both the innings. 123 in the first 100 here. He's been batting for 702 minutes in both the innings combined, of course.
10th Englishman to do it. 3rd English left-hander. Eddie Paynter, 1938. Marcus Trescothick in 2004, and now Andrew Strauss. A century in each innings. Such a satisfying moment for a batsman. Wonderful achievement. 12 hours. Strauss has now clocked up 12 hours of batting in this game. Ooh, that's a help yourself. Back foot again.
The 200 partnership coming with that pull for a boundary. Way too short from Yuvraj Singh.
Lead 3-1-8. Well, that's more like it. That's what can happen. The pitch is dormant for so long, and then something like this out of the blue, out of nowhere. But you look at the pitch, you think it should be happening every delivery. .244 for 3. Umpires have decided that that's that. England have not lost a wicket throughout the session. 72 runs have been scored. The lead is now 319. Andrew Strauss has gone to another century. Brilliant performance from him. Century in each innings. Collingwood's on 93. Very, very happy dressing room as England advanced to 244 for 3. Andrew Strauss 102 not out. Terrific tempo to his innings. Paul Collingwood has been with him throughout the morning session. He's on 93 and he's looking for another century. England in a great position.
Well, there you are. No wickets for India this morning. Wicket each for Ishant Sharma, Amit Mishra and Yuvraj Singh, but Harbhajan and Zaheer Khan. Lots of effort but no reward.
So that's where we are. England 316, Strauss 123. India in reply, trailing by 75, 241 all out. England second time around, 243 for 3. Strauss again dominant, 102 not out. Collingwood closing in on a century, and England are 319 runs ahead.
So Ishant Sharma will start the proceedings after lunch. India can take the second new ball if needed, but I don't think that'll happen. It will be pace and spin combination. That should be 4. Again, not quite getting the line right. Harbhajan, that was wide. It was on the shorter side.
You've got to be flexible as a batsman. It just looked for a moment as if Strauss had premeditated a sweep, then realised it was short and wide and quicker, and changed his mind at the last minute and just dabbed it away down to the third man boundary. Appeal from Harbhajan, but Paul Collingwood got himself well outside the line.
Get only a single. That'll take him to a 99. He's already got 100 against the Indians before. That was at Nagpur on the last tour. And if he does reach 100 here, it'll be his 7th in Test match cricket. He gets it. His 7th Test match 100 and his 2nd against the Indians. And both the 100s against India in India. And the dressing room appreciate a very good effort.
Yep, top class effort from Paul Collingwood, and he showed a lot of mental strength. Remember the stinking decision he got in the first innings, so he came in with that at the back of his mind, and he came in when England were 37 for 3 and wobbling as well, and it's brought out the best in him.
Yes, he's worked hard for it. That's gone. Finally, Strauss departs, made to drive on the offside, and he gives the catch to short extra cover. Lakshman takes it gleefully. and the partnership finally broken.
There's all sorts of lessons to be had in this dismissal. Juan Strauss driving the full ball, full length that we've been talking about for so long, and that Strauss has a shot that Strauss has hardly played in his innings at all, and when he does, he just plops it straight to extra cover to give Harbhajan a much needed wicket. But there's a lesson in there for India's batsmen as well as they approach this second innings, that driving is not going to be easy on this pitch. Andrew Strauss, what a wonderful effort from him, backing up his first innings 100 with a second innings 100. Magnificent performance. 108, 257 for 4 England.
Andrew Flintoff has come out to the middle. 71 matches. He's got a career best of 167. He missed out in the first innings.
He's got 2 spinners in his side too, Panesar and Swan. So he's well equipped, the England captain. It's 262 for 4.
Well, a couple of short balls, then the one going away. Andrew Flintoff feels for it, and he's gone. He's gone for 4. So a couple of quick wickets for India. They toiled away without any reward, and then they pick up 2 quick wickets.
This is terrific stuff from the young man. Both times when Flintoff gave him the charge, he banged it in, made Flintoff duck. And now when he's on the back and across movement, he bowls this away-going delivery. And Flintoff just opens the face of the bat, nicks it. Dhoni completes the formalities. Sharma has struck again. Flintoff out for just 1, 262 for 5.
Matt Pryor makes his way out to the middle. Undefeated in the first innings. Turn and bounce there. Just have a look at the pitch where this one is. Big turn, big bounce. Don't think there was any glove involved. Didn't carry anywhere. Single from that delivery. 1 to go in the over.
And Collingwood able to work the ball away for a single to keep the strike, as England are 267 for 5.
And quite a few here. I don't think he's going to reach the boundary. I think I covered over 8 there, didn't I?
You've said it all, Bumble.
Well, if he has to give a stumping decision, he'll probably throw the banana skin at the batsman. What's he going to do with this now? Where's he putting this? Meticulous, look.
Excellent shot. Not the easiest. Around the stumps was Harbhajan Singh. Land at deep point, so 2 more runs for Collingwood. Could be tight, yes, up goes the finger. Zahir Khan picking up the wicket. Gone wicketless for 21 overs. And now a bit of a relief situation. Collingwood's excellent innings comes to an end.
Well, he's played very well. The pitch is in line and it does enough. It just comes back, probably middle, yes. Tired looking shot from Paul Collingwood, but he's definitely done his job. An outstanding innings. A brilliant partnership between Collingwood and Strauss. Collingwood's gone for 108, 277 for 6.
Swan is the new man in. Second innings in Test match cricket. Wasn't successful in his first innings. First class career, vastly experienced. Dangerous shot, hitting against the turn, just a single.
He's got that shot away as Matt Pryor gives himself a touch of room and plays the ball into the offside. Usually he just gets a single for it.
Two men in the deep, just a single. A bit of a chase for Ishant Sharma. Commitment from this man is always there, 100%.
Well, that sequence that we saw from Billy Bowden, he's obviously with the bananas looking for the binding properties.
That's four. Finally using his feet, coming down the track and finding the gap on the offside.
Well, that's the first boundary. Good shot. Happy to see it. Delighted to see it. It's the first one for 18 overs.
Put down. Bad pad straight to Gambhir. It's 294 for 6.
Well, here's that chance. Sharp chance. But those can be taken.
Sehwag will cut it off. That's cleaned him up right through his defence. May have just got some inside edge on it, but this next stump has gone for a toss. So another wicket for Zaheer Khan. England lose their 7th.
One that swings in for the right-hander. I think it's gone through everything. A little bit of reverse swing. Zaheer Khan deserves that from a bowler's perspective. He's worked hard. He's got the wicket. Graham Swan has gone for 7. It's 297 for 7.
Steve Harbison has made his way out to the centre, replacing Graham Swan. A little over-optimistic.
Very optimistic. First of all,
quite happy taking the single. The 300 comes up for England. From the crease, he's cleaned him up. This is excellent bowling. He's getting the ball to move both ways. Swan got the one that came back in. This one left Harbison.
who's given him 2 or 3, shown him 2 or 3 in, and then sets him up full and straight. Everything's gone the other way. Zaheer Khan picks up his 3rd wicket. Terrific bowling. Magnificent bowling with an old ball. I think T has been taken, 8 wickets down. So Jimmy Anderson was on his way out. He's gone back. Steve Armstrong dismissed. And it's T with England leading by 376.
301 for 8, and the pick of the bowler Zaheer Khan. He'll lead the pack into the dressing room. 3 wickets for him. So that's the state of the game. England 301 for 8. They are 376 runs ahead.
And they managed to pick up 5 wickets. Run rate 2.64, but in the last session just managed 57 runs. That was the problem. A slow over rate as well, 12.3.
Tactics to the tail-enders from Zahir Khan. We see him mixing up his lengths, bowling a few bouncers. That's why the 2 men are in at short leg, and then the occasional Yorker as well. And there's a bouncer to Anderson to complete the over. 301 for 8.
Width provided, he struck it firmly. We find Yuvraj Singh in the deep. They pick up 2, but almost colliding into one another, the 2 batsmen. Goes for the single. It would have been gone. He'd have been gone by a mile. A direct hit. Gets off the mark, Anderson. No ducks yet for him in Test match cricket.
Much sharper to the ball this time, Yuvraj, because he sensed there was a run out on. Went round to his wrong side. Quick release, but not on target. It didn't look far away. It was difficult to see from this angle. But Pryor had given up the ghost.
He's thumped it over mid-on. He's going to take his chances, and he needs to. These are important runs. Second boundary for Pryor.
It's just the second boundary in 24 overs for England. Both have come from Matt Pryor, who at least is trying to get the run rate up and give this innings some impetus.
And straight to the man at cover. Sehwag takes a sitter. Ishant Sharma picks up another wicket. And the declaration comes on. 311 for 9, and Kevin Peterson says these are enough. 50th catch for Virendra Sehwag.
Well, Pryor trying a repeat really, albeit on the offside this time, stepping away, trying to loft the ball over the top, but it's not easy with an old ball and a slow pitch, and he just gets the bottom of the blade on the ball and feathers a simple catch to cover. End of Matt Pryor for 33, played well again, and that brings the declaration from England at 311 for 9. So the lead is 386. India will need 387 to win, or they're going to have to bat out the best part of 4 sessions to save the game.
316 and getting a lead of 75 by bowling out India for 241. Flintoff and Panessa picking up 3 wickets each. England in the second innings 311 for 9 declared. India need 387 runs to win.
So there's confidence within the Indian camp that they can chase anything. They'll be confident as well, given the fact that the pitch is still playing quite nicely, even though it looks a bit dodgy in parts. Not much has happened, just the odd ball kicking out of the rough, but generally it's played quite nicely. And nobody is more confident and positive than Virendra Sehwag. His partner, Gautam Gambhir, will be looking to accompany him, and will be looking to get off to the kind of start that Strauss and Cook gave England in the first innings of this game.
Harmison will start proceedings. Two slips in a gully, 3 in the ring on the offside. First runs, and a huge cheer from the crowd. Will pick up 2. It's off the mark, Gautam Gambhir. One-way boundary. You have to wait for the umpire's signal. And runs it is to Gambhir. A 6 for no loss.
Six from the first over then. A clip for 2 and then a leg glance that the umpire said came off the bat. It didn't appear so initially, but runs were given. Steve Harmison walking off the field after that first over.
It's off the mark. He's played it fine. Good diving effort from Awais Shah.
Should be a really good duel, this. Sehwag and Anderson. Anderson can swing the new ball, and Sehwag of course likes to play his strokes, but Anderson can swing it both ways. Billy Bowden giving leg buys belatedly. What Anderson's got is a well disguised in-swinger, and that's the danger delivery for Sehwag, who likes to stay leg side of the ball.
Opening the face of the bat this time around. Typical Virendra Sehwag shot. He's off the mark. Leg buys were signal for the last one. First boundary.
It's a brilliant stroke, isn't it? It's pretty much the same kind of shot that he tried in the first innings, but this was the away swinger from Anderson. It had more width, and he's able to guide it down through third man. If Anderson can get that ball to be a bit straighter and jag back, as he did in the first innings.
And again, no holding back for Virendra Sehwag. He's going to have a go.
They're going crazy in the popular side of the ground there in the Chennai Super Kings stand. They're going absolutely crazy. Virendra Sehwag just standing and delivering, given the opportunity to free his arms by James Anderson. Loves to just slap it away through the offside, given any width.
So if you bowl short and you bowl wide, you go for 4.
Yes, I think if you give him the freedom to move his arms, he's going to punish you. Getting up, standing up on his toes and whacking it. He loves to play that square cut.
There's 4 there, and if he did hit anything in that previous ball, there was nothing else around but the bat or the gloves. But that, there's no doubt about that one. There's 4 more.
Yes, once again a little bit of width offered, and right on top of it, Virendra Sehwag.
Four more.
Well, Jimmy Anderson doesn't know what to do, because this wasn't a bad ball. But then for Virendra Sehwag, you don't need to bowl a bad ball to be hit for a boundary. Just opening the face of the bat. He was in control of that shot, you have to say. It wasn't an edge. He's in control of that shot. He's opened the face of the bat at the last moment to hit it in that gap between second slip and gully.
This one's hit down the ground. The captain's not going to catch it. It's 4 more. Sehwag show rolls on.
Timing more than anything else. The earlier shots he was hitting it hard. This is more timing, and with a perfectly straight bat he's driven it past mid-on a little bit wider.
Well, was it a chance? The reaction of Steve Harmison tells me it probably was. Now, did Alistair Cook get a hand to this?
He probably did. It might have brushed his fingertips. The ball was rising, and Virendra Sehwag, yes, he did get his fingertips to it. Virendra Sehwag just feeling for it outside the off stump, didn't slash at it.
Well, it's a chance. It's late to react. It's hit hard, but those are the sort of things that change matches like this. For the moment, it's all going with Virendra Sehwag. Goes up and over. And it goes all the way into the fence, and 6 is the call.
Catch it!
Well, it's in the air. It's a miss hit. But it's a miss hit that misses the man at extra cover a few yards and brings Gambia 3 to his total. Well, if he bowls full tosses, he'll hit him into the crowd. And that takes him past Kefalbev.
Yes. 62 sixes in Test cricket for Virendra Sehwag. In 65 Test matches, that's an awesome record. A full toss, all right, but it still has to be put away, and he's done it in style.
That's 4 more.
Now, was that catchable? That's the thing.
Well, you have to say it is catchable, but do you need to put 2 gullies there? Do you need to take a man out of square leg, perhaps?
Or even from mid-off, because the length is short. So if the length is short, he's not going to be able to drive you to mid-off. So take the mid-off off and maybe keep it an extra gully. Yes, it's gone up in the air.
He's given himself a fraction short. Couple of deliveries. He comes down the pitch, Gambia, and then he waits.
And he's playing a real blinder here. He's moved on to 48 with those 2 runs. Soon getting a reputation of being India's greatest entertainer, especially at the top of the order. What a player.
And there's his 50. Listen to this crowd.
What an innings. And when you look at the state of the game, you can't help but marvel at this performance. He's got the crowd to life. They're having a Sunday feast. And Sehwag is the entertainer. A 50 of just 32 balls. That's the second fastest ever for India in Test match cricket.
Smashed away into the leg side. It's another boundary. Oh, there's another. There's another. And that's not 4. There goes Billy. 6 more.
Well, this is champagne stuff. And whoever has come here to watch the cricket has got his money's worth. It's not all that bad a delivery, it's just magnificent batting from Sehwag. You might say it's against the spin, but Sehwag will say, have a look at the result.
Oh, it's against the fence. Andrew Flintoff on patrol. Umpires need to know whether he did touch the boundary there. Long away from our position. Does he kick the boundary here? Does he release the ball? I think he's all right.
I think it might just be a boundary. See, leg touching over there when he pushed the ball back into play. But I guess Suresh Shastri happy with that. No, boundary signal. Yeah. Just got that impression with that last replay that
this man Sehwag can turn the complexion of the game, and that's going to be a boundary. I think it is, yes. It's a full toss and just flicked away.
He wants to, and will get to at least. Yep, Anderson gets round and prevents the boundary, but Sehwag keeps the strike. Before, no third man. Cut down into the turf and over the top of the slips, and that boundary brings up the 100 partnership in just the 18th over. It's 100 for none. That's beaten Pryor. Panesar coming round and Sehwag scampering through. He wants the strike and he gets the strike.
Oh, well, he would have realised that it's Panesar fielding there, so went for it. But this is the shot with which the 100 partnership came about.
There he goes. There might be 3 men in the deep, but doesn't matter to Sehwag because he's hit it out of the park.
What's his 4th 6? He moves on to 83 from 66 balls, and that's 6 number 4.
That's cheeky, that's very cheeky. And he's been given. Looking to be too clever. He isn't happy with Sehwag, but England have got the breakthrough.
Well, it looks a good shout, it does. It keeps a little low. And Virender Sehwag's innings comes to an end. He's just frustrated, I think, annoyed with himself. Maybe just trying to keep the strike. Thrilling innings. And should India be able to go on and win this game, well, certainly that start will have had a lot to do with it. But just have another look at this. I think it keeps lower than he's expecting. And it's going to hit leg stump. Middle and leg stump, somewhere around there. But it was the bounce, I think, lack of it, that surprised him. But that fantastic innings comes to an end for Virender Sehwag. He's gone for 83. It's 117 for 1.
Rahul Dravid walks in at number 3. So very important to get runs. Been an amazing performer over a number of years. He's been badly out of form. What an occasion if he can contribute in a big way. Be just a single. There is a man in the deep. Anderson. He's got a good arm. That's well played. Good timing. Doesn't look to hit it too hard. We'll pick up 2 more. Courageous shot, and he was up to it. He likes to use his feet. Dangerous because he can hit against the turn, but he was onto the ball.
He's onto it, but immediately puts the bowler on the defensive, doesn't it? It's a lovely shot. Great use of the feet. A little bit of wit, makes the most of it.
Get on! We'll pick up a single. Gambhir with the last ball of the day. He moves to 41, Dravid on 2. 29 overs bowled. India 131 for 1.
Kevin Peterson. There's a smile on his face there, but he's got plenty to think about overnight. Also, his bowlers have got plenty to think about, and you've got to forget everything else that's gone on today. They've got a job to do tomorrow. They're still, for me, the favourites. But they need an early breakthrough tomorrow morning, and they have the runs on the board.
Gambhir not at 41, but the star for India was Virender Sehwag, magical 83 of just 68. Dravid undefeated on 2, 131 for 1.
The England bowlers, 5 of them used, just the 1 wicket. Graeme Swann 1 for 27. The opening bowlers expensive. Monty Panesar and Graeme Swann, you feel, have got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
316 England, 141.75 the lead in the first innings. England declaring the second innings 311 for 9. India set a target of 387, 131 for 1, or 256 runs behind.